Hello, hi, my name is Mariia and I'm an architect who recently, by the way, was working quite a bit and deserved a vacation. The family of my husband gave us a weekend trip as the birthday present in the most romantic place in Bavaria. I decided to take you with me. Let's start the weekend, shall we? The place that we went to was approximately 1 hour ride away from Munich. We were lucky to have first snow in Bavaria, so the road was even more wintry romantic. Soon we arrived in Murnau and first checked out the famous for this region house, where German painter Gabriel Murnau and Russian artist Vasily Kandinsky lived for a while. When you see the nature here with your own eyes, you understand better their paintings. They created art in avant-garde and expressionism style at the beginning of the 20th century. In the house you can see the pictures of their life here. I always like to see that those big names were also just humans. They indeed lived in this house, and among the interiors I found this corner. This is very typical for the Russian countryside houses. At my home it's called the red corner, red in the sense of precious, and usually was a place to put icons and important for the family symbols. Here we see the same precious corner, but done from the Kandinsky paintings. I mean, you can leave the home country, but it will always be inside of you. This I can tell from my own experience. For Murnau, I like these female portraits. I liked how she made them look very simplified, yet realistic and full of colors. The interior of the house is very simple, but all these small paintings and atmosphere definitely worth coming. I already mentioned the view. Well, afterwards I found this in postcards. Also very typical for artists. If you don't know what to paint what you see. Next stop is obviously coffee. After Munich small coffee places, we were impressed by the size of this one. As I said, the Murnau house is very famous here. I can recommend this place. We went here during our stay a couple of times. If you come here, ask for Nussenkorner. It's apparently the tastiest dessert. We left with my favorite souvenir, a pack of coffee. And now we're arriving to this beautiful hotel. It's owned by the family and people here were very kind. Also the attention to details like flowers and welcome glass of wine, and my biggest passion, interior. In the hallway I already felt like I'm inside of the fancy interior magazine about hotels in Alps. Bedroom, it was something. This color and material combination is very inspirational. The view was also like from the fairy tale. Once again, I'm very grateful to my husband's family for this amazing gift. As it was a wellness trip, it was finally time to sit with the magazine and a glass of non-alcohol wine. I don't know about you, but the speed of my life for a long time didn't allow me this feeling. So it was very good for a change. Sometimes I feel that the days are passing by so quickly, so this winding down is really a must. Now it's a dinner time. Interior of the restaurant is also done in a traditional but modern way. I once again noticed how nice and warm it feels to have a wood around you. We had a 3-course meal. Dinners were good but not outstanding. Nevertheless, we still had a very good time. Day 2 started with the good weather and some body movement before breakfast. At my age, I started enjoying picking the sports outfits and doing even the simplest exercises. A habit and routine are essential in this matter, and I'm very happy that my husband supports me. And because it was a wellness trip, I took with me all my beauty things and felt the prettiest after spending time on having these beauty rituals for myself. Do you enjoy doing this self-care? But the day was waiting for us, and now I'll take you with me to the tallest mountain in Germany, to the German side of Alps. The top is called Zugspitze, translates like a peak of the mountain train. You can climb up in 2 ways, either hike. For this you will need around 8 to 10 hours, or the way that we did it. Go with the cable car, 15 minutes and you're on top. Tickets are not cheap, but the experience is very comfortable and exciting. If you didn't manage to come first to the cable car, go last. With this you will have a place next to the window, surely if you're not afraid of the height. The view to the lake and mountains opens up slowly. I think it's amazing in any season, but this time we would like you to see the nature covered with snow. What I find impressive is that you can look so far, even see the signs of Munich far next to the horizon. On the other side you will see the Austrian part of the mountain massif and snow magic. The first time people climbed this mountain was in August 1820. Since then, lots of time passed and according to statistic, it has 500,000 visitors per year nowadays. Also, Deutsche Post delivers mails here, and German meteo station reports the weather forecast from here. Walking around, you notice this former customs office and the exit to Tirol, meaning Austria. This way you can arrive up from the German side, but go back to the Austrian side. This is the beauty of Europe. Don't be mistaken by the sun, it's really cold up there, so take the full equipment and stop by for a coffee or tea and enjoy omnipotent nature inside calm and cozy place. At some point it's time to go. The way back also with the cable car. Don't lose your ticket, you will scan it again. Here I had a place next to the window and watched how calm and smooth, but very fast, was the drive down. We just came from on top of the mountain that you can see behind me. This is German's tallest mountain, Zugspitze. Climb here is, yes, expensive, but I can tell you it's definitely worth it because it's so beautiful up there. And now after this, I think that when you actually climb there and not use the cable car, the reward that you get on top of the mountain is even bigger. So I guess now I will have to buy myself proper trekking boots and proper outfit to do hikes in Germany. So I would never thought that I will say this, but I'm becoming a bit of a German citizen, wanted this experience as well. So if you have a chance, come here and enjoy the view from the Zugspitze. On the way to the hotel, we stopped in the village nearby called Garmisch, and I had a lovely walk. There are lots of different Christmas movies on Netflix now, and I have to say that this village looked like the decoration for one of them. The fact that there's so many houses, I would say each one, are decorated with the murals immediately dragged my attention. It surely reminded me how even Egyptian Assyrians decorated their houses. The discovery from Pompeii showed the same principle. If people had money, they wanted to make their place look beautiful. And here in the village in Alps, houses are decorated with the scenes that are familiar to locals. Hunting, some Catholic stories, crafting, working with the wood. All of this you can see on the houses. And thanks to the tourism, it's all in very good condition. The Christmas markets have already started, so it was time to visit one of the stands and buy yourself some Kinderpunsch or Glühwein. When you order the drink, the price might strike you at first. But the thing is that you have a deposit for the mug. Some people leave the mugs as the memory of a nice time and visit. Like this one from Garmisch, for example. This time I didn't take it home. But I also have one from a very memorable for me Christmas market in Cologne. I couldn't stop making pictures of this view. Me, as a rather a city person, was completely hooked by those mountains and by the air. Nature makes everyone fresher in the looks and in the mind. We'll show you a bit of the hotel restaurant again. I like art, and for me the kitchen and the food is also art. I always admire the beauty and the color of the dish setting in the hotel. It was beautiful and inspirational. I felt amazing in this place. True wellness is to have this chance to escape to the nature, read, sleep, eat, take care of yourself and be with the loved one. Next day we were again very lucky with the weather. I took with me Russian classics and sat covered in the sunlight reading. There is another museum house in the city nearby Kochel am See that I have visited and that I wanted to show you. This is the house of Franz Marc, artist who worked in München in the beginning of the 20th century and who organized famous Blue Rider community of artists. The house is not the house in which he lived, but this place was given and renovated as the honor to the artist. I started with some coffee on the terrace, and you know, this view and calmness got close to my heart. Even in this sad season, it's very picturesque, with the view to the mountain and the lake. That's my type of relaxing, drinking espresso with the view without any hurry. What's yours? Write in the comments. We're here for the art, so let's go back. Franz Marc was one of the key figures of German Expressionism. In his early works, the influence of Impressionists, who painted on the open air, sun and feeling, is very high. But as you move through the museum, you see how he was trying to find his own style. This painting is also very bright in colors, but the forms are already abstract. This landscape of the region we saw live ourselves, so looking at the painting we really believe the artist. The architecture of the museum is also very smartly done, those big windows that open the beauty of the nature outside and include into the museum exhibition, showing us the inspiration of the artist. I was brought up professionally in academic environment, same as Franz Marc by the way, and knowing all these classics Lately, I started being more open to the abstract art. This painting, incomplete, caught my attention. Colors make you feel happy, and empty spaces on the canvas, the fact that it's not completely finished, leave the lightness on the work of art. Make it not serious and pretentious. In other words, easy. My must visit in any museum is a souvenir shop. Here I also bought one postcard of incomplete. There are a few big lakes around Munich. One of them is Starnberger See, that we came to check out and found this Italian-style villa. Googled it and found out that it was actually the Kustermann villa. For all Munich people or people interested in home decor, this name is very familiar because of the Kustermann store. Just a couple of months ago, a lovely lady opened an interior store and a cafe here. Coffee is a bit overpriced and not the best, but the atmosphere of this place is truly wonderful. Looking forward to coming here on summer and enjoying lake view from the terrace. At this moment, the weekend is unfortunately over and it's time to get back to the city and to work. But I hope you enjoyed the time and the weekend with me in the most romantic place in Bavaria. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. And guess until next time. Thank you for watching and ciao!